welcome to my tarot corner. So I thought I would start this reading by clearing the air a little bit after all of the nefarious questions, because I am going to ask about the relationship of Harry and Meghan. I'm going to do the double pentagram question after doing that for other people. Of course, it's important to do it for Harry and Meghan, especially after seeing yesterday in the Ripple of Hope award ceremony that it looked like Harry was really Meghan's little puppy, and he was dragged around her as if he was on a leash. She was using the claw, as GETTR likes to call it, and taking him around with her broad smile. He did not look so happy, and it is interesting to see what really goes on behind the closed doors there, because yesterday Neil Sean did a video about whether or not they are separating. And as he said, many celebrities, especially mini celebrities, are spreading around rumors about separation, about divorce, because they want to increase more talk about them. They want to increase interest about them. And this might be one of the things that, or methods that Harry and Meghan are using now to increase interest about them. But it doesn't really mean that it's true. But yet again, we don't know. I saw that, as I saw separation for them in the near future, but I also saw that they were not separated yet. So I'm going to use this tarot reading, which is the tarot vintage. As vintage, something is very old, and sometimes it's vintage is good, sometimes vintage is bad. And the love oracle cards. Now this deck is another Rider-Waite deck, but very faded colors. So I thought it was appropriate to use this one for this reading. So yet once again, I'm going to use this in order to do the double pentagram reading on Harry and Meghan. So before I start, let's take a look at my description box. There is my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading that is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculations, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. So, and what else can you find in my description box? You can find the names of the decks that I use. You can find my coffee fund that I never speak about because it's not something that I endorse, but you can still donate money if you want. You can find my email address if you want to suggest anything to me, whether it's about my table, whether it is about my language, whether it is about my hands, no matter what. You can tell me by sending me an email, and of course, if you want to suggest any topic for a reading, the best way is by email. Okay, so and also in the description box I will put any links to videos that I talk about, or articles that I'm speaking about. Anything that I think that is connected to the reading, I will put in the description box. So all you need to do in order to find the description box is just click on the name of the video, and you can find the description box there. Okay, so let's start by clearing the deck. Okay, I want to examine Harry and Meghan's Mountbatten-Windsor relationship using the double pentagram. I want to examine Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex relationship using the double pentagram. I want to examine the relationship of Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, using the double pentagram. Let's just put this in the middle. Okay, and cut the deck. Okay, so you know how it goes. We'll put Meghan here and Harry here. So this first is Meghan's head, and then Harry's head. Then Meghan's, that's the, if we're looking from this side, that's her left leg. And that's Harry's left leg. Then Meghan's right hand, Harry's right hand. Let's move things a little bit. Okay, now Meghan's right hand, left hand, and Harry's left hand. And sorry, take this little here, and this is past, present, future, and potential. Okay. Oh, sorry. I need to take these cards. Okay, take these cards. No. I forgot their hearts, which is Meghan heart and Harry's heart. It's very important that I do that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start it all over again. I just need to be very sure that I'm doing that in the right way. So let's clear the deck again. Sorry. I'll do another shuffle. I would have, sometimes it happens. This is a complex reading. It's very important that you do it right, then you concentrate it. And you put the cards in the right places, and that's why I have here this diagram for me, so I won't do mistakes like that, because it's very important that we put the right cards in the right places. Otherwise, we just get the wrong answers. Okay, so let's start all over, clear the cards once again. Okay, so I want to examine Harry and Meghan Mountbatten-Windsor relationship by using the double pentagram. I want to examine the relationship of Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, by using the double pentagram. I want to examine the relationship of Harry And Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, by using the double pentagram. Okay. Now we split into, that's also a mistake that I've done. And we start with first Meghan's head and then Harry's head. Now we go to Meghan's left foot and Harry's left foot. Now Meghan's right hand and Harry's right hand. Meghan's left hand and Harry's left hand. Meghan's right leg and Harry's right leg. Meghan's heart, Harry's heart, past, present, future, and potential. Okay. And we are starting with Meghan's left. Okay, now we're taking away the cards that we don't need, which are the cards that are not connected between the both of them. These cards are things that are just not connected. These are cards are just not connecting between them. These are just things that are disturbing. So we want to see the things that are connecting them. So we will start with the basis of Meghan. What kind of basis is Meghan standing on? What does she feel? Does she feel that she's on a solid basis, or does she feel that she's on a rocky basis? What does she feel? And we're getting here the Six of Swords. So first of all, Meghan is not on a very solid basis. This card is a boat on water. Water is not a solid basis. And this is a card of people that are running away or going away from a stormy water to a calmer water. So she right now feels that she's in a stormy place, that she is not in a very calm place, and she needs to run away. She already ran away. She already left. So she feels that she's not on a solid basis. Okay, so she doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel that she is that she can be that she is in a place where she can that she feels that she can stay there, that she is safe financially, that she's safe in any way. Okay, so this is also in their relationship, but also in any other aspect of her life. So this is how she feels. Okay, and this is not a good place to feel. Okay, and let's see, what does Harry project to her that makes her feel like that? And what we're getting here is the King of Cups. So we know Harry, he is the whiner king. He's the king that always is the man that always feels that he is deprived. He's constantly crying that he is left out, that he is not getting what he deserves, that he is not getting what he wanted, that he feels cheated. This is a person with very difficult emotional problems, a person that really have problems regarding his mother, a person that misses his family, a person who finds it hard with everything that connects with detachment from his mother. And this is a person that feels that he doesn't receive what he needs or what he wants. So this is what he projects to Meghan. So naturally, she doesn't feel that she's on a solid basis. So now just pay attention that the King of Cups is also on a rocky water. So both of them are, this is what he projects to her. So he projects to her that he's on a rocky water. So this is how she feels. Okay, so let's see how does he feel, because this is how he projects to her. How does he feel? And he is full of doubts. He is full of doubts about everything. He's doubting the correctness of the way that they acted. He's doubting the correctness of the marriage. He's doubting the relationship. He's doubting everything. This is a very difficult place to be in. And so this is also not a very solid basis, although he's on the grounds, but still he's full of doubts. He's not confident. He's not feeling confident. He feels that he's not, well, I don't know how to express that, but did I take the wrong cards out? No, I didn't. It's okay. Okay, so he feels that he's doubtful. He's full of doubts about the way that they left the royal family, everything that they've done since they left the royal family, everything that he has done since they left the royal family. He's full of doubts, and this is not a very good place to be in. Okay, now how does Meghan act, and that causes him to feel so doubtful? And she is telling him, you need to work more. You need to bring more money. We don't have enough money. You need to work. You need to do something. You need to get us something. You need to get us some more money. So she is projecting to him that she doesn't feel secure because they don't have enough money, because he's not working hard enough. He's not bringing enough money. He doesn't bring enough ideas of how to bring more money. And she's forgetting that she took over everything that they were supposed to do together. The podcast that they were supposed to do together, she decided to do by herself. The heart of Invictus became Harry and Meghan. So she's forgetting that, and the only thing that was left for him to do by himself was the Me You Can't See and the Better Up. But actually, she is complaining and keeps on complaining. Oh, and Despair. But she keeps on complaining about that he's not working hard enough, and because of that, he's full of doubts. He is full of doubts on whether or not he should have married her in the first place. Okay, so next is Meghan's head, and the head is telling us her say what she says and how she talks to him, and what it means is what exactly is the communication between them. So what is the communication, the verbal communication that she tells Harry? And she is telling Harry that everything is great. that she is celebrating, that her life is great, that everything is great. She is acting in front of Harry just as she's acting in front of us. This is not how she thinks. This is what she says to Harry. This is what she says to him. She says to Harry, life is a blast. Life is a celebration. I enjoy everything that we do. I enjoyed my podcasts. I enjoyed going out shopping. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing this. Everything is great. This is what she projects. And as you could see yesterday by her smiles, those fake smiles, she's an actress and she's doing her best and her best act to control Harry. So she's telling Harry that she feels great. Okay, what is Harry telling Meghan? And he also tells her that everything is great for him. But just pay attention, because here the people are very small. So it's more about the house. It's more about the family, the community. It's not about their relationship, but it's still a very good card. And this card is also about enjoying the road and not so much about thinking about the victory that looms afterwards. So he's telling her that he enjoys their road together, but or that he enjoys the place that they're living in. He enjoys living in America, that he always wanted to live in America. But he doesn't pay much attention to them as a couple. Not like she does, because see how big the people here are here and how small the women are here. So she is making very sure that that Harry knows that she's very happy, but also take into account that there are 3 people here. So I wonder who is the third person here. Okay, but they are both communicating to one another that they are feeling great. But how are they really feeling? So what is Meghan's heart telling? And she feels 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is a card that speaks about the need to be more active. And this is a card, when we're talking about feelings, it's a card that shows that this is a card that shows that she looks at her options and she knows that none of the options that she has is good. She has no good options, but she knows that she has to choose something. And she's not on a very good place. This card actually comes just one before the 6 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is the person that is leaving. But the 5 of Swords is a card that speaks about, the message here is about being afraid of getting hurt, being unsatisfied from what you have, not taking chances because being afraid of the worst, tendency to look for something or someone that will take the choice for you. And in a way, it is about not being satisfied. So in her heart, she's not really satisfied. In her heart, she knows that all of her options are bad, but she knows that she has to make some kind of choice. But she knows that all of her options are bad. Okay, but doing nothing is even worse than not doing anything. Okay. what does Harry really feel? And Harry feels like he needs to work. And the Page of Pentacles is actually a card of someone who is very meticulous, is very good into work, but he is also a coward. And we're looking at this at all of these attributes of the Page of Pentacles because we're looking at the way that he really feels. So the fact that he knows that he needs to work, that he needs the money, this is a recurrent subject that comes up with Harry, and we know that he badgered his grandmother just before she died about money. But this is the clerk, so he feels that he's the clerk for Meghan, that he's there to provide her for money, that she doesn't really care about him, and that he's actually a coward. He will not say anything to her. He is reluctant to change. He's adhering to what he has. He's very stubborn, and he's keeping scores, and he has a lot of resentment towards her, towards his brother, towards his other family a lot of other family members. So because he's keeping scores, it's very hard for him to go to his family and to say, you know what, I made a mistake, please help me. Okay, so what can we see about their past relationship? And in the past, once again, we get the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the spoiled kid, and the spoiled kid is the knight that doesn't want to do things by himself. He is the knight that wants things done for him. So if we're looking at the time when they were in the royal family, they abused their royal aides. They were wanting people to do things for them, especially Meghan. And even in their own relationships, the relationship they were expecting, at least Meghan was expecting Harry to do things for her, for example, pitching for her in the Lion King premiere. So this is a card of people that are not on very good terms, because this is a card of people that are fighting and stubborn and miss opportunities because of that. Because there's a lot of ego there's a lot of adversity there, but also people that are looking at, both of them are looking for others to do the work for them. Okay, so that's in the past. What can we see for the present? And the present is the Hierophant. Now that's interesting because the Hierophant is meaning is to do the right thing. But the Hierophant, when it comes up in relationships, it also signifies divorce, because the Hierophant is a religious figure, and as a religious figure, he is like justice, someone who can perform a divorce. So when the Hierophant is popping up, there is a divorce. There are talks about divorce, especially when we're talking about the relationships. So here it is very important to look at that, because this is what is happening in the present. Right now, in the present, there is talk of divorce. I'm not sure that they are already separated, but there is talk of divorce. Okay, what can we see for the future? And the future is the Eight of Swords, which is very bad, because the Eight of Swords is a card of shackles and blockages, and especially emotional shackles and blockages. I showed that in my previous reading, and this shows that if they want to separate, they will have problems around that. They will have a lot of problems around getting divorced. This is a card of people that don't see reality as it is, cannot handle reality. They are emotionally sick, emotionally shackled. They cannot really deal with reality. This is a card of betrayals. This is a card of secrets. This is a card of all the things that you can think of: depression, despair, lies, concealment, helplessness, feeling trapped. So this could even mean that both of them will feel trapped in their marriage, because something will prevent them from getting a divorce. The last card is the potential of this relationship. So let's see what is the potential, and we see the world. Okay, so the world card has a few meanings. One of the meanings is an ending and a new beginning. So this could be seen positively as an ending of this long and very tiresome relationship, and a new beginning for both of them. Something that we would, both of us, all of us will appreciate. This is also a card of perfections. This is also a card of getting out to the world. So I believe that the potential of this relationship is that all of the secrets will finally get out. They will be able to get out of those shackles and those bondages. Although this card is actually badly aspecting the world, and the world, when it is badly aspecting, is showing that they are getting closed. It shows that they are getting, that it's hard for them to get out of their boundaries, that they are stuck. So I want to look at the better side of this card, which is the ending and new beginnings, which shows that maybe the Hierophant will be able to do his job and get that marriage ending. Okay, so this is the tarot. And let's see what does the oracle say. And the love oracle cards is kind of vicious sometimes, can be very lovey-dovey, but can be sometimes very, very vicious. So let's see what does it say. Okay, so let's clear the deck. Once more. Okay, Harry and Meghan's relationship. Harry and Meghan's relationship. And the card that we're getting is talking. Interested, conversation, more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. So they are talking. They are talking. And maybe that is why we got the Hierophant, because right now they are talking. Maybe they are talking about a divorce. But they are talking. They are in conversation with one another. Okay, so this is not a very terrible card, but this is not a very lovey-dovey card as well. Okay, so this is it for this reading, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.